It's as simple as a stool test for the gut intelligence test. That's the first part of the test. Now, the gut intelligence test, I'm going to be doing more videos on. There are some really awesome services that you get. You're not just taking a test, you're getting a 1-year service to help you fix your gut. And most any challenge that you have will be found with the Viome test, and it all will lead to what you need to do to fix your microbiome. Now, when I say that, a lot of people take probiotics, and I know that because I work in a supplement section of a health food store. And so people ask all the time, what's the best probiotic? Well, if I'm not testing your gut, I can't tell you that. But what I can tell you is this. First, I listen for symptoms of overgrowth, because you can tell when people tell you their symptoms that perhaps they have an overgrowth of certain bacteria. But for the most part, I try to get people into the most well-rounded probiotic that we have in the store. And the reason for that is if you don't know what you need, you can't know what you should be taking. So neither myself nor the customer know what's in their gut. So we have to cover our bases and just assume, let's give it as many strains of the good bacteria as possible, right? Makes sense. But that's not ideal. We don't know what bacteria are healthy and what are helpful and which ones are in good number and which ones are overgrowing. Candida, yeast, molds, viruses, all of those things don't get covered when you take a probiotic. But with Viome's gut intelligence test, you will now know everything that's going on in your most vital organ, your digestive system. Let's face it, we are only about 1% human cells. 99% of the cells in our body are bacterial. The idea is to be a good host, because really you're throwing the party, but your guests are going to determine whether or not that party is a success or whether you're left with a mess to clean up afterwards. We all hate unruly guests who just trash the place and throw things around and make a mess, right? So in order for us to have good guests, we have to be a good host. Viome's gut intelligence test is going to tell you every single thing that you need to know about what's in your gut, and is it helping you or is it hurting you? But once you get your results back, Viome will provide you a service. We call her Coach Vi. And what Coach Vi provides to you is a list of foods that you should be eating and the foods that you should be wary of or need to limit, and what foods that you can eat in moderation or completely avoid. So understand that we know that all diets are not right for everybody. What would it be like to know exactly what you need to eat in order to enhance this most important organ? It would be great, right? Why guess when you can test? You're going to have results that are telling you exactly what you need to do and what steps you need to take. What is missing, what beneficial bacteria you need, what you might have too much of, and if there's any nasties in there as well. It's going to tell you, and it's going to tell you how to get rid of it. Now, Viome doesn't try to sell you supplements, and that's what I love about this company. They will tell you what supplements you may need to take, but they're not selling you any. So they are providing information from a very unbiased standpoint. And I'm really excited about that, because many of the tests out there today, they test you and then they want to sell you their supplements. And Viome doesn't do that. So that's really great. When we're taking a probiotic, we want to take a good one. And now you'll know which ones you need. The metabolic intelligence test is going to help you understand how you're managing your fats, your proteins, your carbohydrates. What would it be like to know exactly the ratio of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins your body needs to reach its optimal weight and its optimal health? Now, I live an extremely low carb lifestyle. I have days where I go up a little, but I am really under 50 grams pretty much at all times. And I have been that way, with a few exceptions, for a very long time now. I don't even know if that's 100% right for me. And here's why. It worked great for me in the beginning, but every time you change your diet, you change your microbiome. So, it's not like you can make the change once and what you've done is good for life. You will constantly find the need to add new foods, remove foods, depending on how you're feeling. The metabolic intelligence test is going to be able to tell you what the ratio of proteins, carbs, and fats are that you need, what you are and are not breaking down, and how to optimize your digestion of those very important macros. In my household, we're actually doing the test. My husband's going to be the first one. And I want to be able to dedicate my time to help him go through the process with Coach Vi. But his results will be coming out in just a few weeks. So we will be sharing those. And I'm also looking forward to an interview with Dr. Helen Messier. And Dr. Messier is the Chief Medical Officer for Viome. She's also a functional medicine practitioner. So I'm looking forward to several conversations with her that we're going to share with you so that you can really understand why this technology is head and shoulders above any other. And it's very reasonably priced for the year of service that you get. So I wanted to introduce you to it. I'm going to drop some links in the bottom so you can watch a video, learn a little bit more about it, maybe listen to some testimonials. But most of all, if you email me at biohackingwellness@gmail.com, I will give you a $15 discount coupon, courtesy of Viome, provided through me for you so that you can get this testing for yourself and your family. Don't start another diet. Don't take another pill or supplement. Don't do anything else related to your health until you have this test, and let it be your guide to the most glowing health you could possibly ever have. This is Sandra Miller from Biohacking Wellness, and I hope to see you soon with some more great information.